Hi everyone. Today I am going to tell you a short part of Virata Parva. I have already told you about the Godhana Parva, and this one is the next of Godhana. Now I think Godhana itself was a beautiful story. I don't know whether you have watched it or not, but let me continue the next part. When Uttara and Brihnnala just reached in front of the Kuru armies, Uttara was completely nervous. And he looked at the Kuru armies and said, "Oh Brihnnala, I will give you as much gold coin as you wish. I do not want any kingdom. I don't want anything. Let my father be angry. And oh, Brihnnala, I am the only son. Please let me go. I don't know how to fight with this ocean of Kuru army. I cannot fight with these Maharathis. Let me go." He cried and requested, but Arjun didn't listen anything. You know, Brihnnala was no one but Arjun. Thus Uttara jumped up from the chariot and ran away to save his life. At that time, Arjun too jumped up and dragged him back, holding his braid and holding his hair, and put him on the chariot once again. While Arjun was running to drag him, that time Guru Dronacharya suspected him as Arjun because of the style of walking. He whispered to Pitamaha Bhishma, "Oh Pitamaha, I think this one is no one but Arjun. The way he walks, the way he drags that other one, it seems he was Arjun only." Thus they went on discussing that's it. Then after dragging Uttara back to the chariot, Arjun straightway went to the deep forest near the Sami tree. After reaching there, Arjun said, "Oh Uttara, climb up the Sami tree and bring the weapons inside it, that hole." Then Uttara said, "Oh Brihnnala, being a Kshatriya prince, how can I climb up the tree? And I heard that there is a corpse. I don't want to climb." Then once again Brihnnala commanded him to climb up and to bring the weapons. When Uttara climbed up, he saw the divine weapons, means the bows. Looking at the bows, he was completely stunned. He was speechless. And Arjun slowly described the virtue, the importance, the value of those bows of each one, like Yudhishthir, Bhimsen, Nakul, Sahadev. And when Uttara hold the Gandiva bow, that time Arjun said, "Oh Uttara, that bow belongs to Parth, Arjun, Sabyasachi." Then Uttara said, "You are telling me as if you know everybody. Huh? You know, I heard that all these 5 Pandavas, they lost their kingdom in the dice game, and they had gone somewhere. Nobody knows about them, and they are exiled for 12 years, and the 13th year was supposed to be incognito. So how do you know that this bow belongs to Arjun?" Then Brihnnala said, "Oh Uttara, that is to whom you are, to the person, means that bow is none other than Arjun's, and that is me." When he said this, Uttara couldn't believe his eyes or ears. He said that, "Well, if you think you are Arjun, tell me the 10 names of Arjun." Then Brihnnala just elaborately explained all his 10 names. After realizing the truth, Uttara said that, "O Arjun, I am the most fortunate one. Now I have no fear. Let's go." And Arjun said, "O Uttara, you don't have to do anything. Now you control the rain. You be the charioteer, and I will fight with the Kuru armies." Thus they just speedily ran towards the Kuru's army. Hearing means when they had gone speedily, that time Drona said, from the rattle of the car and the way the cloud appears in the sky, I think it was no other than Sabyasachi. They saw that something was coming from a distance, and that too, hearing this sound, Drona said that it was no other than Sabyasachi, means Arjuna's. Then again Drona said, "Oh Pitama, just look at the sky. The crows are perching around our flags. The vulture and the kites, they are just moving around. And the animals, they are looking at the sky and making dreadful sound. And not only that, the earth shooks violently. And this, all the bad signs shown to us is definitely that Parth is coming to fight with all of us." After 13 years of exile, when Arjun will stand before us, do you think that he will forgive to any one of us? He will just vanquish all of us out of anger. And, "O Pitamaha, O Duryodhana, is there anyone who can stand before Arjun?" And the way Drona described all the bad signs, Duryodhana got extremely angry, and he said, "O preceptor, everywhere you can only see Arjun, Arjun, Arjun. The sky will create a sound, the sky will appear in a strange way, that means it is Arjun, and the horses will neigh, that means it is Arjun, and the birds will move around, that is also for Arjun. What is this, O preceptor? Being a wise man, you should not say like this. You are very much, you have too much weakness for the Pandavas, that I know. But that doesn't mean every time you will go on saying the praise of Arjun only." When he said that, Karna immediately, because Duryodhana was too angry for that, and also he said, whether it may be Arjun or the Matsya king or anybody else, but I am not going to stop the war, and I am going to take this kind. And yes, if it is Arjun, then we are lucky, because 13 years is not completed. And once again, if I come to know that he is Arjun, then they will go to 12 years of exile once again, if they will be recognized before the turn. Thus he went on saying all these things and accused Guru Dronacharya. When he said this, Karna, just to support Duryodhana, he said that, "O Duryodhana, don't worry, let Arjun come. Today I am going to show my prowess so that Arjun will never forget. And all the Devas, Kinnaras and everybody will see the encounter between Parth and Karna. And yes, for such a long time the dart that is pierced in your heart, I will remove that. I will kill Arjun today, and you are going to take the kinds." Thus Karna went on saying all these things. Hearing Karna's word, Kripacharya said, O Karna, what for you are saying all these words which have no value. You have already barked enough. Now stop it. Now look, your mind is always polluted with war. This is not the favorable time to start a war. And, oh Karna, you forgotten the prowess of Arjun. How can you say that? He alone defeated all the Gandharvas, and he alone satisfied the Agni in Khandava Vanadahana. And yes, O Karna, have you forgotten that Arjun was the only one who rescued Draupadi from Jayadratha? And O Karna, he was the one who killed the Nivata Kavachas, those who were invincible. And he was the one who fought with Lord Shiva when he came in the form of a hunter. And what do you think? After 13 years of torture, do you think that he will save you with life? And do you think that anybody can stand before him? Today, if he comes, he is going to kill all of us. He will vanquish all of us. Nobody can stand before him. Thus, Kripacharya went on saying, and Karna became very angry. After Kripacharya, Aswasthama said, Ki, O Karna, I have never seen such a fool like you. How much you will go on boasting yourself? I have never seen a king who owned the kingdom with playing dice decidefully. And, O Karna, just remember, my father praised Parth because he deserves it. And, O Karna, when Arjun will play his Gandiva vow, it will not cast any dice. He will fight. And that too, the torture they had gone through this 13 years. Do you think that he will forgive you? He will definitely not forgive anyone. And yes, you think that he had forgotten the pain you had given to Krishna, means Draupadi, in the assembly hall, and the words, the harsh words, all of you have used. The misbehavior shown to them can never be forgotten by them. And yes, Karna, if you want, you can call your uncles, that Subala's son, Sakuni, to help you in this war. I am not going to fight with Arjun now. Thus, after Sastama said this, then once again Pitamaha Bhishma said, Ki, all the people, just listen to my words. This is not the, however, somebody is coming. We are not sure whether it is Arjun or Matsya King or anybody else. However, we have to face the battle. And let us arrange the troop in battle array, then we will see. And yes, our primary duty is, he knew that Arjun was coming, but still then he said this. And then he appreciated the words spoken by Dronacharya, Aswasthama and Kripa. Then he suggested Duryodhana, ki, O Duryodhana, better you stay here, your left wing will be protected by Aswasthama, right by Kripacharya and front by Karna, and the rear one will be protected by me. And let Dronacharya be in the middle. Like this, Bhishma told him how to arrange the troop. Then, and let half of the army, 3/4 of the army should take the kine towards the city. When he suggested this, that time, once again Duryodhana asked, "Oh Pitamaha Bhishma, just tell me, their 13th year was completed." And Bhishma calculated and said, "Yes, according to the calculation, 13 years was completed, and some it is also exceeding, knowing fully well virtuous minded Arjun has come, because whatever it may be, the Pandavas will never do adharma. They may die, they will not tell untruth. So what my conscience says, what I think, it is no other than Sabhyasachin who is coming to protect the kites of Virata king." Thus the battle array was arranged and they were ready to fight with Arjun. At last Arjun came to the front of all the Kurus. From a distance, Arjun told Uttara, ki, "Oh Uttara, just hold your rein tightly and look at them deeply." And he just asked him to, means he gave the identity of Bhishma, Dronacharya, Kripacharya, Karna and Duryodhana. Then he said, "Ki, I am not right now ready to fight with any other but to the wicked-minded king Duryodhana. So let my car be in front of the king Duryodhana." This much he said, and Uttara very speedily advanced towards the battle arranged, and he pierced through the armies and took the chariot in front of Duryodhana. And what happened then, I will tell you in the next video, because if I'll go on telling this, it will exceed too much, means too much time. That is why, let me stop here. The next one I will tell you in the next video. Thank you so much. And yes, please watch the next one also. Thank you.